Something is going wrong.
Hi, Jitendra, are you there?
Yeah,
Yes, welcome to the session. Just now we are
definitely.
starting the presentation, okay, the Pinnacle Speaker Contest, and Aman is going first, okay.
Just allow me for a minute, ma'am. Ma'am, I have shared my screen.
Can you do it little zoom because it's very small?
Yes, now it is visible.
No, it is very. Oh, everybody, is it visible? Like I cannot see. It's like very, very small for me.
Yeah, it's visible if you can zoom it.
No, I have to.
Praveerji, you're muted. Praveerji, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I can see, but as Karthik said, we need to zoom it.
Okay, just
Yes, yes. Because for me
I think
also,
it's
it's like
okay.
very.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's okay, I think.
now it is
No
okay, ma'am.
problem because we don't
No, it's
want
the
to see
same.
this. Just you go ahead. No problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. We don't want to see this.
Good, e-
Yeah, yeah, it's for your reference only. Yeah, you
good
can go
evening,
ahead.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining this session and taking out your precious time. So, I welcome all of you to this session. So, it is not important how many times you fail. More important is how many times you fail and you stand up. So, before we start the session, I would just like to ask a simple question. How many of you have failed and thought of quitting the job? And how many of you have failed and uh, felt bad about it? So I hope that everybody must have gone through this scenario at
Yes.
some point of the time. So today's session is all about seeing failures as the road of success. Okay. So now we come up to a very important part, like why failures are so important. So I'll be going point by point and we'll be discussing about the importance of failures in life, basically. So it helps to gain experience. So it is said you learn from your mistakes. So like whenever the next time you do the job, you can take the countermeasures over it and you can start improving it. So a famous in scientist, Thomas Edison, who was the inventor of the bulb, he failed 2,774 times, but still he didn't quit. He went on to invent the bulb. And when this was discussed with him, how he felt like when he was repeatedly failing. So he told that he has learned 2,774 ways, new ways of learning the bulb. And if I talk about my example, like when I did my engineering, I went for an interview since I was a graduate engineering trainee and there was no campus interview in my college. So I went to the outside world to for an interview. So during the initial four interviews, like the initial four interviews were a disaster, and I was able to clear for the fifth interview. So I didn't quit. I was, implementing upon all my failures. So I was taking countermeasures. I was knowing that yes, my communication was very weak. So I was trying to improve over it, and finally I cracked for the fifth interview. The second thing is that it helps to build in resilience. Most people, what do they do? Most people succumb to the failures, and eventually they lead to depression and anxiety. So when you fail, basically, it helps to learn from your mistakes, and it gives you more courage to face the world, more strength to face the world. So I will talk about my example, example of an uncle who started a business. He failed miserably during the beginning. So then he took some loan from the bank, and again he failed. So then he has to sell off his house to clear the debt from the bank. And again, the third time he started, and he was able to. Now he's earning quite good in the business. So this is a great example. Three repeated times he failed, but he didn't quit. He was on to his job, and luckily he was able to make a good money out of that business. And I will talk about the example of Amitabh Bachchan also. Uh, During his peak career, he started off with ABCL company, and it failed miserably, and he was under a lot of debt. Then finally, then he started coming to movies. He was doing Kaun Bane Crorepati, and with all those things, he was able to mint a lot of money, and then he again become a millionaire. So, and if I talk opposite in the case of Rajesh Khanna, when he was at the peak of his career, he was doing quite well. And after a while, when his movies started failing, so what he did, he quit the movies industry and he went on to go. He went on to had alcohol. and because of that his health deteriorated miserably, and then he died later on. So this is a classical example of how to overcome the failure. One person, Rajesh Khanna, he's come to the disease, and the other person who even after so many failures he stood up, and again he's now into back into business, he's doing all the movies and all. So the third thing is that it helps in the money management as well. It helps to manage your finances. Like it leads to less extravagance and importance of saving. I would like to quote an example of my father-in-law. He was having an agency business. He used to run agencies, and sometimes it happened like like whatever the products he was selling, it was going on uh, udhar. It was
Credit.
it was going on
No, rented.
it was going on credit basis, and
No.
he was through tough times. So what he was doing, he was cutting on the expenditure for the clothes, the electricity bills, and etc. So that time he used to say me like sometimes things go really bad. So you have to do a lot of saving. So it helps to have that money management as well. So now, how to overcome this failure? So you have to change your perspective. You have to see the glass is always half filled, and you should try to make it completely filled. So if you see the glass at half empty, then your life will be empty. So you have to change your narrative of the life. So you have to see positive in everything. If I talk about my example, during those days, if I would have, felt bad about my failures in the interviews, so I would have gone into depression or anxiety. But I stood up. I was learning from my failures, and I thought that okay, this time I failed. Something new I have learned from my interview, like the communication skill was weak. So I went on to improve my communication. And fortunately, in the fifth interview, I was able to clear. So you have to embrace the process. Things will not, if we think that things will change overnight, it is not going to happen. Things will take own course of time. We have to wait for the right time to come and let things happen. Yeah, like example, if we are stuck with a viral disease, in one disease, in one day, it will not going to improve. It has a duration of 5 to 6 days. Only after that, it will be cured. So we have to wait for 5 to 6 days for overcoming this ailment or whatever the disease is there. So we have to learn to embrace the process. And the thing is that we have to take action. Okay. If we are stuck by the failure, we have to analyze the reason for the failure. And after the analysis of failure, so it we can take the countermeasures and move ahead. So this will help us to make our thinking more rational and scientific. So if I talk about my example, I failed in the 4 interviews. I kept working over it. I improved a lot upon me, and luckily I was able to keep clear for the fifth interview. This is what I have learned for my from my mistakes, which I used to face when I was doing the interview, when I was appearing for an interview. In HMSI also, in Honda also, like whenever new product is launched in the market, in the first go, it is never like launched. So there has to be 3 trials for it. Like if there is one trial, during the first trial, whatever the problems are in this during the launch. So whatever all the problems are noted somewhere, and then the countermeasures of those problems are taken. And with that countermeasures, again the trial 2 is done. Okay, again there are some problems, then again trial 3 is done. So this is something I have learned from Honda. Even a brand like Honda, in the first go, they also know that during the first time things are not going to happen as it is. So there would be some failures. So even they know about the failures, and the thing is that they take action on regular basis. They take the countermeasures, they implement it, and they don't stop. It is not that Honda will stop the trial and do something else. So they learn from their mistakes, and then seek support. So we should never be like afraid to seek support from the people. We should, like, there are people who have a very rich experience. We must take their narrative as well. So it helps them. It helps us to understand things in a better way. So in our company also, Honda also, we believe in a CFT culture, cross functional team culture. Like if some market problem comes. So if some market problem is reported, so the whole functional team, whether it is purchase, whether it is quality, whether it is manufacturing, all are all join their hands together to incorporate a counter, to do the root cause analysis and do the countermeasure. So we should also learn to seek support from the experienced people who are already in this industry. And in the end, I would just like to say that you should not be bogged down or you should not let yourself down by the failures. Failures, are the stepping stone to the success. A classical example that come to my mind is like there was an ant who was, trying to climb the wall. Uh, she or ma'am क्या बोलेंगे? She fell down or like it fell down. It fell down, but it didn't quit. So again, it went and again climbed. So after so many attempts, like the ant was able to climb up the wall. So if insect can understand, like we people are human beings, we are evolved with a better mind, whether a better and a sharp mind. So we should learn to move ahead instead of getting down by our failures. Thank you very much.
Excellent. So you maintained claps, everyone, for Aman. So you have maintained the time as well, exact 9 minutes. Okay, you started at 17 and you ended at 26, right? So that was great. Some feedback I'll be giving. Start was good. You started with a question. Okay, it would have done even better. How? Instead of question, maybe you could have. So you gave a lot of stories in the body, but yet instead of your personal story, you could have brought some other story. Okay, that could have been an alternative, or maybe. So this is a motivational topic, so you could have started with a quote as well, right? This is something which you could have done better. Second thing is okay, body also fine because you gave a lot of examples and you followed the prep model as well. So body absolutely fine. Overall confidence was good. Overall delivery, I'm happy because no filler words used today. Okay, that's a good thing. About the delivery, more polished vocabulary could have been used. There were few hiccups wherein you didn't know the credit word. Okay, that was there. About more areas of improvement, number one is that transition could have been used. Okay, transition is something when the pace was good, pace of the speech was good, but thing is when you move from one point to another, so the person should know, you should give a hint. Now suppose for example, while you are ending, you give a hint, right? So to conclude, so conclude is the word through which the audience understands that okay, now the speech is going to end, right? Similarly, transition can be like moving ahead to the next point, let's talk about how to overcome failure, right? So if you use this small transition, it would look more impactful. Okay, that is one thing. Second thing which I noticed was that the body was fine, like you used a variety of examples, but then when you in the body, right? Yes, I think in the body you used more of after talking about like the starting, you talked about like Thomas Edison, you talked about Amitabh Bachchan, you also compared the contrasting with this Rajesh Khanna, that was good. But when you went depth into the topic, you talked more about Honda, right? More professional examples, which maybe distracted the audience for some time, right? So you can also give your inputs, guys. If I'm so
That
there,
is
what
okay.
you could have done is you could have given more personal examples, like maybe about some neighbor near your
Okay.
house, or maybe your personal relatives. So that was one thing. And yeah, end was, so that sounded more technical when you talk more about Honda. Ending was good because you ended with the ant story, which was very very much attractive. Okay, so yes, that was my feedback. And yeah, you everybody, just you can give your inputs, not the marks you will send me personally. Okay, you can send the average as well out of 10. Okay, so marks you all will give me. Okay. Okay, Praveen ji has given already, and others also have to give me the marks, and any inputs like apart from my areas of improvement is what I'm looking at.
Yes, you are absolutely right. The content was very good actually. The
Thank
way
you.
we started with
Question.
the question, and but only what a little bit I understood is, I was not able to reconnect everything because it was too fast.
No,
So
I
I
know.
think he
I
used
know.
Yes, yes.
pause. If
Yes,
he
yes.
give pauses, I am sure it could give more impact to the
Yes, sir.
audience.
Perfectly right.
That's what
Right.
I understand. But one more last example, which is really impressed me, like the ant which uh, going on
Climb the
the who is trying to climb on the tree and falling down again and again, and finally he gets succeed. Oh, it's so beautiful. It was really heart touching example, and also he gave about his production quality and department related things. So personal experiences is good, but it could be more impactful if you could have taken some more pauses at the right places. Rest. My best wishes to you, Aman, and I wish to hear many more speeches from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you for your nice words.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
such a wonderful feedback. Thank you so much,
बहुत
Praveen ji, for
बढ़िया.
that.
Yeah.
Like whatever he has said is absolutely correct. This is what I feel. Like
Yes.
how to, this is like in my nature, in my genetics, or how to, control myself for,
You
like
are
this is
impulsive, yes. That is
impulsive.
why, see, as a person, it's your nature to be impulsive. That's the reason you're going fast, okay? So
Mm.
I didn't comment anything on the pace because now you have
He's
improved
perfectly
a
right.
little bit. All right?
But then
Because
I have to
earlier
do
I remember
something
you used to
like
go
this
like
is
flight, right? And everything is zoop.
so
So,
like
but now it's a
if
bit.
I do like this, now people will lose interest. This is like perfectly true, whatever he's saying. Then I have to make myself consciously slow. Like whenever I'm going fast, I have to make it slow. And it should be at the back of my mind. But when I try to go slow, then I stammer, I stutter. So on the one side, I have to see my stammering part, or the other side, I have to see the fast part. So I have to, maintain that balance between the two. So this is something I will
Yes,
learn with the due course of time. So that will take its
great.
own time. I have to embrace the process. Now I know failures are bound
Okay.
to come. Mhm.
So you can stop sharing the screen, Aman. And from next time onwards, no sharing screen. Without the screen, you have to speak. You can write pointers because speech is something, it's just 10 minutes and you have to speak without help.
It would be very difficult. Okay, okay. ठीक है, okay.
But
I'll
you
write
try
down. Okay, okay.
because that is the format. Speech is something which you should then see. If it is 30-minute speech, obviously you're giving a presentation, that's a different thing. But try to speak without. You can keep it open. Don't share. You keep it open there so that
Okay,
people
okay.
cannot see it,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So
okay.
yes. Next, who is going? Praveen ji or
Madam, I will speak as I would need to go for after some time. So that's
okay,
the
okay, no
reason
problem.
actually. Even though
Sure.
because okay, can I
Yes,
start?
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening, friends. Good evening, madam. And
Good
first of
evening.
all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak in the topic which I have chosen. Like the discipline is the for achieving a goal, and this is more relevant for each and every one of our life or anybody in which in our life as well as in our career, everything. So I don't have to go for many examples. These all examples, all people are within our group itself. Uh, I can say that one. I'll start with you because Madam has been. I can say that she is a very disciplined. For I don't know. She may be having some goals for developing so many people or something like that. When she was approaching or telling about that, are you able to? Are you can you join this course and all? Initially, I was not aware of that. This many things are going on. So this has got some kind of format discipline. I can say that to get or learn some others to get developed. For this is for her goal. And second, I will come to Aman. Aman, he was telling about during his speech. He used to tell about his health goal as well as his how he has achieved. Unless he has discipline on this one, and he may not be achieved. And the same thing, he is also telling that clear vision or consistently he is joining on the program on this communication this program, and he used to speak and as well as he clearly come with the goal that he want what he want to achieve and what how he wants to communicate all the things. And the next I will speak about the Praveen ji. He's also excellent. He always when his business plans and also sometimes I used to listen about from his son used to tell about his IIT and how he studied and all these goals. These are all I just wanted to say because there is unless there is some discipline and you have the goal and you need to achieve the goal. Without any discipline you cannot achieve this one. And also my another friend Jitendra, I feel excellent right from the beginning, whatever we have seen that from the he has come some goal that at least he has joined, and of course, Madam is pulling him that to coming into the track. But the thing is that he is able to communicate and excellently he's able to cope up, and I could see that the difference. This is something because he wanted to achieve the goal, and he made also discipline, and he is also joining. These are some examples within our group. Apart from that, whenever I go through some kind of YouTube channel, all these things and all, certain peoples I can go with some examples like Arnold. This Arnold is I used to some of the success stories I used to speak. I think he used to spend about he wanted to become a Mr. World Universe or Mr. Universe. For that, he used to spend almost 5 hours a day for making the gym body. And in his speech, he used to tell that first, if you want to get achieve something, you should have a clear cut goal, and for achieving that, consistently you have to work on that. Either particular time you have to dedicate your time, and you have to work hard, and as well as you need to have some accountability, all these things and all. So it makes everyone's discipline. Everybody, if you want to achieve anything to success in your life or your aim, it's not only that you have only a goal, is you are decided to go achieve that one. You need to have a discipline. The discipline should be, you have to ensure that consistently you have to achieve. Even if you want to achieve, suppose if you want to become a marathon winner, all these things, every day you have to run, and at least half an hour, at least you need to practice it. Unless if you don't do it, you will not able to achieve your goal. So this topic, it's very much relevant to each and every one of our life. Of course, today I joined luckily because I'm going to talk about discipline. At least I should join on time. 9 o'clock I joined. However, I will be leaving just for after this speech. So this is a very much interesting for the opportunity which you have been given to everyone for talking on the some kind of speech as well as this one. So of course, as you are even my goal also to achieve something with kind of discipline and consistently, which I need to do it, and I know what I have to do it also. So I will definitely uh, achieve my goals, what I wanted to achieve it. So these are all from my side, and thank you so much for giving me these opportunities, and thank you so much for other participants to listen. Thanks, one and all.
Very good. Awesome. So all of you, virtual clap or real claps for Kartikin. Excellent work, because if this is without preparation, so what will be with preparation, right? So amazing storytelling as always. You have very good stories to tell. The best part was, you connected everyone to the topic. Now, the first thing is like you talked about discipline and you showed it today, right? By joining, you were the first, like sharp 9 p.m. you joined. So, that is something which I felt really good, because that time I didn't know that you're talking about discipline. Okay. So now that you related to it, so that was a wonderful thing, because leaders are someone, who should set examples. So, yes, the best part which I liked was that so in a conference room, now imagine the boss is talking about each and every person and appreciating them. So I think that would be the best speech, because that will hold and grab their attention throughout the speech, right? So I think every human being needs appreciation, and the way you connected everyone into the topic, so that was like super amazing. So the body was good because you gave a lot of examples of Arnold and marathon runner, and yes. End was very much abrupt. Okay. End could have been a little more interesting. And starting also, like starting was very normal starting. I taught you a little bit of storytelling, or maybe some quote, or maybe some questions. Okay. So try to use that next time. And ending was also abrupt. You just said that, okay, I will also apply this into my life. I will also be disciplined and I'll try this. Only that was there. Right. So you just observe the other people, how they are ending. Okay, so it's summarizing of whole speech, right? And maybe with an example or a small story, right? So yes, that was my feedback. And but yeah, well done. Yes.
Thank you, madam. Okay.
So you're leaving now?
Yeah, I just have to leave for some our colleagues are waiting for me. So
Yeah,
okay.
fine. So you can
Thank you.
give the marks for Aman. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay.
To me personally. Yes. So next, Praveen ji, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shall I start?
Yes, you can.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
My
evening.
speech topic
I
for
know.
today is importance of step out from the comfort zone, for the comfort zone. I think you and me, everyone know about, and you and me, every time we heard about what is comfort zone, and everybody would teach us, come out from comfort zone. I think you all are went through these words on day-to-day basis, or maybe some frequently you heard this word. But today I am going to teach you, or I am going to share with you real experience of my life, how to come out from the comfort zone, and what is the importance which will impact and which will help you to come out for the comfort zone. So first things, there are three kind of zone which I want to describe you. First zone is comfort zone. And in comfort zone, if you do your regular activity, like you wake up morning 7 o'clock and have coffee, have breakfast, and go to office and come back at the 5 o'clock and again eat and see the movie, these all are comfort zone in my experience. So the comfort zone, which which will not allow you to think beyond the regular work. So this is very important. The next zone is learning zone. In learning zone, we should always trying to learn from others or from seeing someone or by ourselves. Or maybe you can think that, example, when you go to the swimming pool, some swimmer, guy, a teacher who teaches how to swim. First day you don't know how to swim, but if teacher guide us and we go to the swimming and we learn swimming, again it's become a routine. Go to the swimming and come to the home. Again I'll go to the swim and come to the home. But it's not things what we really deserve or what we really expect. And most important is the panic zones or dangerous zones or concern zone. And that concern zones, I would describe you why concern zone is most important. Because when you go to swimming, someone is trying to you to teach how to swim. And that's again regular practice. But when you really want to admire or you really want to see some adventure or some new things, a new idea, or you want to generate some creativity, or you want to get through resilience or to achieve your goal, and that's you have to fall down from some of the places or just jump on the swimming pool. And that jumping, which give you full of enjoyment, full of success. And not only that, but it will also help you to courage in yourself during tough times. You saw that some boys during COVID-19, they all are staying in like slum area, but nobody is positive. But who are staying in the bungalows, they all are positive. Why? Because the bungalows, who are staying in the bungalows, they are not habitual with stay in the panic zone. They are not habitual to come out from the comfort zone. They always stay in the comfort zone. But the person who walked with the fire, who saw the bombs, so he know how to handle the bomb. So that we should always think that if you really want to achieve success, you must need to jump into the pool or just like a swimming pool or just like scuba diving, or just like a skydiving. So you will enjoy that adventures, and that maybe 4 or 5 minutes of moments that will change your entire life. So, ladies and gentlemen, comfort zone is dangerous for every humans. I tell you one more example. Many people, I also learned from my personal experience, but before that, I want to share. Some people, they do job, they change the 20% high, and they go to the next company. Again, they stay there for 5 years, and they got a 20% jump. They go to the again next company. I would suggest this is again we are in the comfort zone. When the real, like the stimulus of that power comes, when you ignite inside your heart, and you think that okay, I get a 20% salary hike this month, I want next month 50% salary hike. And when you are in the growing zone, when you are come out from the comfort zone, you have to take another 2-3 steps immediately to reach to your success zones. So that if you don't achieve, or if you don't try to these 2-3 zones, you will again same stuck in the law. All humans stuck up in the comfort zone. I was trying to set up my business. I really struggle whole nights, because when you come out from comfort zone, you have to lose everything. You have to sacrifice many things which you don't know. And that's why I'm telling you, I was not able to sleep all night, 24 hours. My partner was telling, sir, you do it, do it, do it. I'm with you. And I'm surprised. And I am joining in this 42 years age to public speaking. Why? Was it really necessary? No. One doctor told me, Pravinji, you have done excellent presentation. Only I saw that there you need to be change in your communication skill. And what I did, I hire one person. I told him, can you make presentation for my company? We will give 5,000. Then my son came with me. He said, why you need, Papa? You need everything. You know everything because you are coming out from comfort zone. You have your own success story. Then why you want to take help from other? I say, no, I want because I don't know how to do it, how to write English in the right way. Then he said me, okay, my partner and my son, they call that fellow. And my son and my partner, throughout night, they made presentation with their person. And that presentation went very successful in front of the Star Hospital, which is very popular in India. And that particular presentation made me a hero in one night. And that's why I'm telling my dear friends, comfort zone, and to step out from the comfort zone is not easy task. It is not easy task. You need courage, you need pain, you need to carry hunger in your stomach. It's not easy what you speak, because your actions speak louder than your communication or words. And when you do good actions, that only in my experience, you come out from the step out from the comfort zone. And when you step out from the comfort zones, it leads to creativity, it will lead the innovations, it will lead the success, it will lead which you will never expect. And that jumping on the business, what I did is I from 50 lakhs to I am doing 7 CR now the business. Why? Because of only I step out from that comfort zone. I tell you one more example. He know that he's from automotive industry. Toyota, he was rejected the Honda, the owner of the Honda. He was making the piston ring for Toyota, and he tried to send that piston ring 2, 3, 4 times. And Toyota was rejecting that part. And the Honda became crazy. And he took decision, I will put my own company, and that's name is Honda. And he started the Honda with his own brand, and he became a competitor of Toyota. And that's the comfort zone. That's different. We need to think differently than others. You need to jump on the sea, even if you don't know how to swim. But yes, you have guts to do jump on the sea. I am sure you will find a way, because there is a way. Because steamer, which is not for to stand to the sea, it is made for to move in the sea. So, fellow to my friends and all my dear colleagues, I want to share you, comfort zone is not so easy. But yes, if you are willing to do it, just do it. Make your goal not 1x. Your goal must be 5x. And that's, you need to, this is the real success of comfort zone. Over to you. Thank you very much for
Great.
giving me the chance
Awesome.
to speak.
So a big round of applause for Praveen ji. Excellent. Very well done. Yes. So the feedback. Yes. Overall, the speech was the flow was good, and the best part I like was the voice modulation was there. Okay, because the emotions were very clearly expressed when you talked about 50 lakhs to 1 crore, your story, and also the Honda story, right? So there was a variation in the voice. So that is something. Starting could have been a little more interesting because last time what I saw is that you used whatever strategies I taught, right? But this time it was like normally I want to speak about this, but yes, a bit of you tried to bring a bit of variety. You all, that was an instant connector with the audience. Like you all might know what is comfort zone. You all might have gone through this, so that was a connection. But it could have been better by using a quote or an example or a story or maybe a quote. That's it. Now or an analogy, some analogy. Okay, now very good pace, like pace and pause. So this I think Aman should learn from Praveen ji. Okay, the pace and the pause part, right? So he pauses really well. You're muted, Aman. I think you're saying something.
Sorry, the same thing I was trying to, once you completed this thing, I would have appreciated Parveen ji. It was like a very, very good demonstration of the like whatever you have done in your life. And initially, like whatever ma'am has said, the starting could have been much better, but like overall the connectivity which you gave to the audience, it was sort of a learning from you. Instead, I was also learning how to. The best part was the pause. So you yourself was giving a lot of pause. That means the audience, you gave time to the audience to connect to you. And like I was speaking very fast, so I was not able to, really connect with the audience. So this is something I have to learn from you. So as to
Yes.
like cool your mind and to speak slowly. So this is something I have to learn. Thank you very much. बहुत
Yes.
बढ़िया. But start में
The
थोड़ा सा
right
like वो था
Yes, the right pause was done. Okay, and voice modulation also was done. Examples were brilliant. When you started off with, how to enjoy the adventure, how to take risk, and how to do something different. The bungalow one, swimming pool one started off really well with those examples, right? And you also gave a variety of examples, so that was also very well done. And the end, the best example which I liked was the public speaking one, right? So at the age of 42, because you want to come out of your comfort zone, and I have seen that like traveling in the airport and from everywhere, you just join the session because you have that hunger to learn, right? To become more. So that was the best thing which anybody would connect with, right? So the examples and the stories which you used were really very much impactful because instantly the connection was there. Okay, about areas of improvement, again vocabulary would have been improved, and the eye contact, so the eyes were going here and there, so somewhere they were losing the audience in between. Okay, so these are the only two areas of improvement. Overall, very good confidence. And yes, vocal variety is something I really loved it because your emotions, so we stress few words to show the emotion, right? And you did it really well. Okay, and especially your personal examples. So that is my feedback about you. Yes. So any other inputs, Jitendra and Aman? Jitendra, you have to say something. Any feedback? Any areas of improvement for Praveen ji?
I think not for improvement. I think for me it was really phenomenal, and I was listening each word, whatever Pravinji was saying, and I was able to understand. So means it was clearly understandable, and really I was means whole the time he was speaking, I was listening. 1 minute also, 1 second also. I means my completely
Tension.
means my mind was completely here focus. I was focusing on his listening, whatever he's saying. So yeah, it was really good.
Great, great. All right. So now we will move in, and time was also maintained. I think 8 minutes. Yes, 8 minutes. You talked about it, and I like the 5x one you ended up with. You should not keep your goals like to 1x. It has to be 5x. The goal has to be 5x, so that you cross it or to 10x, or at least you will reach 5x. Good. Yes. Jitendra. Yes, I
Yeah.
want all the marks. Aman and Jitendra, you can give me the marks for Praveenji.
Now only after some time.
No, no, you can give the presentation and then because I have to declare the speaker based
Okay.
on the marks. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi all. Good evening. So how all of
Good evening.
how are you? I think I think
Good.
all of us are awesome and good, doing well also. So today I want to share my points about how technology is changing education. So I think all of you are elder than me, and you know better than me, and how you have studied and in your childhood means from starting to graduation to complete the education. So initially it was very difficult to study, and everything was in textbook and in school classes. That was the main source of education. But right now it is not like that. Everything has on uh, our fingerprints, so we can whatever we need, we have to learn, we can get access. So I want to start from the beginning of education, beginning of technology in education. So as initially days, it was radio. Means they used to uh, listen using radio, something news or some other thing, and using projector also. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are. You are already.
Yeah.
Projector, you're
So
talking about projectors.
yes, sir. Using projector, showing the film on the projector. So means it was very limited access of that. Then then it came to around 1980s and 95 like that. So then technology has come and a computer came. So in that it was very expensive to get the uh, computer for education, but it was started from there. So slowly it has increased, and after that in 2000, so Microsoft has Microsoft has brought the PowerPoint and Microsoft Excel and whiteboard. So school used to teach using PowerPoint presentations and this Excel means teaching the things. Then slowly it was running. So again new change came into means major change, which was smartphone. So smartphone has brought a major and broadly change into education. Like there are many apps came, and YouTube means which was one of the app into we can say about smartphone. So that time also means is web. I'm talking about web actually. So where there were some resource which was providing free education like Khan Academy, Coursera, Udemy, like that. So that time means it was around after 2010. So user can get the access easily, and they can learn anything, and they can teach also by uploading the video, okay, and making the video, and they can earn also. So it was very major change because of technology. Smartphone came. So next, I am talking about this virtual reality and this online training. Like we are able to connect using Zooms. So it is also major change when COVID, it was very difficult to adapt this to means to teach the student from home because everything was closed. So student were not able to go school. So schools has adapted this thing, Zoom, Google Classroom. So it has made a significant change into educational. Right now there are so because of this, right now we have lot of things into online. I can say online market means many apps, so user or student means anybody can able to learn from anything, from anywhere to anything. This was the means this has become the slogan. You can learn anything from anywhere because of this mobile apps and virtual reality. Next thing, I'm talking about the virtual reality and AI, which is coming in future. I think I can say like after 5 years or 10 years around. But so it is also going to change. Means we can visualize the history, what happened like that. So it is very means phenomenal change is coming. So now I'm going to uh, conclusion means education technology has done a changes means very broad level, and it is coming new changes are coming day by day. So there are many changes. Thank you for bearing me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Uh, great. So, clap for Jitendra. And obviously, that was a very strong presentation. And there were a few moments wherein I was thinking, is it the real Jitendra? I mean, that Jitendra. Because, the body language, the posture, this thing has changed, right? Like you're sitting straight and you're speaking, right? So earlier you were hesitant a lot. So am I right, guys?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, because you are absolutely right. Because he's the next version. I think it seems that before I
Yes.
remember his few session. I think maybe he started to talk to you, like stammering. But now the way which he really gave a very excellent speech, because the right speech, the way which he presented, like a posture and hand gesture and eye contact was so good. Really, I really impressed it. It
Very
was
good.
so good, and
Yes.
content was so good. How the technology grown from the computer to software, phone, AI, augmented reality. It's very good.
Yes.
Overall
So,
was good.
Same
Thanks.
uh,
thing
Because
I would
many
like
time
to
now
say,
what I
Jitendra
what
San. Jitendra, like your speech was excellent. The only problem is that you are not attending the class. If you would have attended the class more regularly, then you would have been a much better speaker. So I think the only thing is that you have to have certain consistency. Otherwise, whatever you're doing outstanding. So hats off to you. Please
great.
continue the
So,
same and attend more
and
classes.
it was saying that you have prepared for the speech. Okay, so that's a very good
No,
thing that you
actually,
have
I
prepared.
just now only I have prepared, and just when I told you I'm coming, so I came only that time from office, and while Amanji
Listening
was
to other
speaking,
people,
and yeah, Amanji
you
was
prepared.
speaking, and
Okay,
Praveen, that time only I have just go through my this means topic, and just only that much.
okay, very good. So,
first
again, a
Yeah.
detailed feedback could be the starting could have been little more interesting. Okay, now as you started off with, like, you people are elder people and like what is the importance of technology nowadays, that was a good start, no doubt in that, but it could have been little better. Better in the sense, start with a story, or start with not example will come in the body. Start with question is more impactful, something like how many of you can live without Zoom today, right? So that will hold the attention of the audience, something like that. And second thing is a few areas of improvement. The number one area of improvement is on the language. Okay, a lot of is there because the vocabulary issues are still there. Okay, that is where um okay, so that is where you need to work on. And
Yeah.
okay. Body apart. Yes, I loved all the examples, whatever you gave, like the smartphone, the virtual reality, about the Zoom, the mobile apps. Okay, and ending was also a bit abrupt. Okay, so work on the starting and the ending. That's what is my suggestion. Otherwise, especially, I like the non-verbal, because in public speaking we watch both, right? Non-verbal as well as verbal, and non-verbal part was like very excellent. Like the camera was also very clear, very good eye contact, good posture, as Praveenji also mentioned, with the hand gestures. So that reflected a lot of confidence. Okay. So
Yeah,
give
sure.
me just one moment. I'll just declare. Have you given the? Oh, okay. So it's a very big twist today. Okay. Mm, okay. Aman has not given any. Okay. So today it's really astonishing, but then I never expected this. Few like doing the average, and this Karthikeyan has not given few, missed few numbers, and Aman has also not completed it. But overall, there's a tie between Praveenji and Jitendra. Okay, today. So
And I wish to give Jitendra ma'am.
okay,
I
definitely.
wish
So
to
if
hand over the topic to her.
yes,
No, sir.
so
Actually, no.
even I will
I
send you
think I'm
this
not
because
capable for this.
no, you should sometimes accept, because see, it's not only about how you spoke, but it's about comparison from the zero to a hero, right? So I think even Aman as well as Praveenji, so both have given like all of them nines. Okay, so that was like which I never expected. I also gave two
But
nines,
that
but
is not
then
good.
so
You should give whatever.
yes, taking the average, but yes, like, it
But
was excellent
because
as
I
compared to
also
the
know what
previous
will
ones,
come.
right? So I'll just share in a moment.
Okay.
Um, uh, hmm, okay, I just am not getting that name one. Okay, I'll put in the group, guys. So
Yes.
I have to declare it. So congratulations, both of you. Okay, and keep improving more. And yes, Jitendra, keep attending classes. So huge congratulations to Praveenji and Jitendra. Okay, because there's a tie between you both. And yes, keep coming to the classes, and keep attending and keep improving. All right, so
Now,
that's all for today.
ma'am, now
Yes.
I am, I have given one lecture to the one college.
Okay.
So I spoke around 1 hour.
Okay.
Now I am trying to deliver it at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So, but I realize what I realize is no, when we speak, we must have some topic, but if we have to write up example, and that will be impact more to the people.
Yes, so that is storytelling, right? So why do people, because people only connect to stories, whether it is your story, whether it's your business story, whether it's your client story, but examples are only stories, right? So that
And
is
why
what is
I am doing,
storytelling.
why I am doing to improve my English only, that nothing more.
Good,
At
good,
least,
good.
yeah, English can improve at least. That is the
Yes. So
reason.
you should take up some, some opportunities outside, so that, when you get to practice more and more, so obviously you will feel confident over it.
No, I am
Right.
industrial. I am businessman. So people are calling me now to speak on any subject. So I don't know how to speak. Gujarati, I can give lecture 1 hour. Hindi, I can give 2 hours. It's not problem. I have a lot of example. But when it comes to English, it is very difficult. As like you said that as a vocabulary issue, words are not popping up immediately, and that that's why it is creating little bit difficult to express our thoughts in the right way. But anyhow, good. At least we are experienced with you also, because I like your session. I think
Yes,
after seeing
yes.
Jitendra, I think you can put this video of Jitendra, and you can use that previous video of Jitendra when he came to the classes. I think it could be a best marketing for you. What I
Yes,
understood
yes.
is,
I will take his personal testimonial if he
yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
have any problem, right? So, but long way to go, Jitendra. It's not like, here is the end, it's just the beginning. Right. And for Praveenji, I would say is here is again the time to break the comfort zone, right? As you said that you're very fluent in Gujarati and I can speak for 2 hours. So do that in English. When you start doing, you will start getting words also and automatically. So, you will be more fluent if you take up more opportunities. So if you're a part of like BNI and some other groups like that, so try to grab that opportunity. If even if you're getting like 10 minutes to speak about your product or maybe about your clients, about success stories, do that. Because in front of like 50, 70 people when you speak, that takes you to a different level of confidence, right?
BNI, ma'am, BNI, my friend suggested not to do, because it's very costly. Plus, already I am speaking in front of doctors, right? So I have the audience. My worry is I need to speak the right words. It should go from my mouth, like perfect, right sentence formation, right message. It should be very sound. It should be impactful. It should be lovable to the others. Such kind of things it should go. If I speak in Gujarati, you will love me. You will say, Praveenji, you are so good, because I can speak 1 hour without non-stop, and I can
Even in
catch
English,
anyone.
remember the last time the starting which you did, that was like super amazing. So you can just keep
Today I
trying.
did not
That's it.
I did not plan well actually. I did not structure, because normally what I do is I write actually, just like key points. But I have not practiced today, because I just came and I just had a food and I was feeling sleepy, and I thought no, but I have to participate, and that is the
Very good.
reason just I prepared. But it was not so impactful what I was expecting.
Yes.
Ending should be so powerful actually. It should be give some motivation to the people, right? But the topic
Yes,
was
yes.
also like importance. What importance was the stepping out? That is
Yes,
little
yes.
bit, instead of that, how to come out from comfort zone. That could be a more impactful topic.
Yes, instead of the definition, you talk more
Yeah,
of the three levels of the zones,
yeah,
right? Instead of that,
yeah,
you could have talked about how, the how part, right? But then I was very much happy about the voice modulation which you did in between. So that's the reason few areas, I have given 3 lines. So yeah. Anyways, it's all a journey, right? It's a process and long way to go. All right, then.
yeah.
Thank you, everyone,
Sure.
and see you
Good
again.
night.